Hello, my beautiful subscribers. I apologize that it's been a while since I have been on here. Unfortunately, as light workers or what have you, we don't get the luxury of getting a free pass when it comes to the trials and tribulations in life, like family passing away, severe health issues coming up, your children suffering, stuff like that. But what we can do is be able to tell you, I've been through the same thing you have, because we both are in the flesh. The only difference is I can channel what spirit may have to say through y'all or to y'all through this time. And to be honest, because I feel honesty is important, it's taken me a while to get on here. I definitely went through, still am, going through a dark journey of the soul, I guess you could say. Which I thought I already did, but it is what it is. But the reason I pushed myself, look at me, I'm a hot mess. I got hair dye in my hair. I pushed myself today because of the intense dreams I've been having, the intense telepathic messages from people that are wanting some answers, because the important thing to understand about the energy that we're in right now is that we're dealing with our karma that's owed to us, and we had been talking before. Truth has been coming to the surface and revealed for a while now. However, sorry about that. However, it's still happening. And basically, what's going on now is there's been a veil for a lot of people. And that veil is being ripped open. The divine's like, okay, I've been here. I've guided everyone where they needed to go, stood by their side, and now it's their turn to choose what they want to do with their free will, because we all have free will. But that's why I wanted to get into a little bit of some of this karmic energy, so you can see what resonates with you, and you can take the rest. Leave the rest. Forgive my brain. Once all my stuff is over, I promise you guys, I'll come back and tell you how funny it was and ridiculous. But right now, it's not so funny. So, it's actually very difficult. And that's putting in a light term. So, and another important thing that I think we need to remember, especially during this energy, is just because you fall does not make you a failure. Okay? Um, you know, just rest as spirit advises you, and then when you're ready, you wipe off your battle wounds, lace up those boots, and keep pushing forward. Um, I recommend right now with this energy really working on the heart chakra, which is right here, and it's the color green. They have wonderful meditations that you can listen to at night when you go to bed with binaural beats that will actually, even when you're asleep, subconsciously help heal that for you if you don't know how. And the neat thing about the heart chakra is it is one of the only chakras that holds the feminine and masculine energy in it. As far as the other ones, your crown, third eye, and throat chakra, those are your feminine chakras. And then the root, solar plexus, and sacral are your masculine. So, anyways, I wanted to get to that. And then I also wanted to say from now until Halloween, I'm going to be doing a special since I've been away. And trust me, I've every day wanted to get on here because you guys don't know how much you help me, even though you say I help you. So I figured from now until Halloween, because that is one of my favorite holidays, I'll be offering free 15-minute readings that we can do through FaceTime, Facebook Messenger, Google Duo, or if you want, I can just record it and send it to you. But to me, I think it's more personable to, do it live face to face. And then I'll probably work something else after that. If you come for a follow-up from that, do some kind of discount thing. Because I feel like it's really important right now. Yes, everybody's struggling financially, so I get that's hard. But at the same time, there's so much that humanity needs to understand that the divine is trying to convey to us, and we aren't hearing them. And that's why they need people like light workers, indigos, all that, all those titles. You guys know I don't do titles, but for the sake of it. So let's hop into it. This was something the spirit wanted me to do, so I'm not sure Sorry, y'all. How it's gonna go, but I don't think it ever goes wrong with spirit. Sorry. Kid emergencies. Okay. Oh, alrighty. And hold on 1 second. I don't want to have to get up again when someone comes to the door in a minute. So hold on. And I'm the type of person, I totally don't mind sharing the things that I've been through or am going through, because I definitely think that somewhere, somehow, it can help somebody else. However, I just need a little bit more time to process it, which I'm doing better. Obviously, I'm on camera. And I mean, nothing could stop me from coming on camera, honestly. So, so let's get started, shall we? And yes, we are working in my bed today because that has now become my office for my spiritual work, for all the other towers. Not just one tower, y'all. Talk about 10 towers crumbling down on me at one time. So they're all stacked up in their own little piles. But hey, it is what it is. You know, it's those stories you look back at and laugh at one day. Okay, baby, you guys sit down, please, for mama. All right. So, first we are going to start off with getting into this karmic energy, okay? And I know I titled it Karmic Energy because that is going to be what I'm going to start with, the main focus. But of course, we will be talking about the divine counterparts as well, because this is a very, very significant time as far as the energies go. You guys gotta forget my talking. I swear, I'm like a chicken without a head. Let me get my water. Talking to so many people all day. So, you know, like with the position of Saturn right now and that being about karma and whatnot, it's just, it's a really, I don't know a word for it. I know I don't do well with it. Then again, what do I do well with? I don't know. I'm just kidding. I do well in water. That's where I do well. So I was going to do a pre-shuffle to save time, but and then I just did a personal reading at someone's home, which was a first. Usually, even before I did the social media thing, they would come to me. I never brought all my stuff to them because I have so many oracles, tarots. I never know what spirit's going to want me to use for what. So I had to bring it all. So if you see me over here going like this, which I'm going to lift this up a bit. Oh, if it will blow up. Oh, shenanigans. There we go. Lift this up so I can see my cards a little bit better. Alright. Okay. Okay. So, let's start with I'll start with a couple of these, and then we will go from there, okay? So, again, just cover a few couple of things. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Although I hope it does, because I do like to bring knowledge and insight to you. But, you know, I also don't want people to try to make things fit where they don't fit. Your message just might not be right now with this particular topic. But like I said in the beginning, I will be doing free readings from now until Halloween. So if you are interested in that, I will double check, but I believe my email is below. Or just to make it easier on me, if you're comfortable with it, just go ahead and put your email address in one of the comment boxes, and then that'll tell me, okay, they want a free reading, and I will contact you for that, okay? If you're interested. Why not? It's free. And then if you wanted to get a follow-up, like I said, I'll do some sort of deal that way. So, actually, let me bust these one more time. And then just remember that energy is fluid, so things can relate to you specifically, or they can relate to those that are closely around you. And also, time is an illusion, so if I say something, it either could have already happened, oh shoot, is about to happen, or might just be a little bit further down. There's some Palo Santo for y'all. I love that. You love that, Romeo. Still waiting to get some Florida water though. Okay, so I'm gonna let that burn. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of these out for y'all. Spirit, I just want to thank you for being with us in this moment. I ask that you surround us with your unconditional, loving, protecting, light-filled spirit, that everyone that is involved in this reading is also protected and surrounded with your love. I ask that you give me the correct words to say to help give those that need the message their message clearly, and that you give me the eyes to see the messages and the cards that I need to see. And higher self, I ask that you finish that for me since I am brain fried. Thank you very much, Spirit. Please make it clear for me and my wonderful subscribers. Harm to none. They will be done. Blessed be. And so it is. Amen. Okay. So, it's like this. Alright. So off the back, bottom of the deck, we got embrace. Okay, y'all see that? Oh, these are a little shiny. Embrace. And that's number 21, breaking down to a 3. So that is body, mind, soul / spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, waning moon, waxing moon, full moon, a lot of things symbolize 3, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and set this up here. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. I normally wouldn't do this. I know it's so rude if I didn't have crucial situations going on right now. Okay. Alright, Spirit, is there any other messages regarding the karmic relation, or how did I word that? The karmic truth. What's the energy in the karmic truth surrounding the karmic? Okay. What is the karmic? Let's see. Now, obviously, I'm already picking up a sense that you, if you're a divine counterpart and not a karmic, are going to come up in the reading, obviously. So that makes sense. And I'm just going to pull a couple more, and then we will talk about what is here thus far. Yeah, Spirit, can I have one more on the energy as far as the karmic truth goes? What do we need to know about the karmic truth? And one more for this side. What do we need to know about this spread? Okay. Okay. So let's see. Get this here. Put the karmic over here if I can. Put you there. And now we have manifest at the bottom of the deck. And I feel this energy is for you. Like I said, it's time to start. For those of you and us who truly want to spiritually wake up and not think it's just some phony baloney crap, that's fine. They want to think that, that's fine. I know what the truth is. It's no more rehearsal, no more plays, no more practices, boot camp, nothing like that. We are on the battlefield spiritually, if y'all can catch my drift there. And so with this card, it's the number 1 for manifest. I believe this is the Magician card. Basically saying, whatever you think about, you will bring about. I know it sounds silly. I know. But it's so true. Now, we can't help what we think. I mean, thoughts come in and out of our heads all day. But what we can do is when we start to do that negative self-talk, we can come up with, maybe like I don't want to call it like a safety plan, but like kind of like if I ever get in, I guess, and this is kind of a silly example, but it's just kind of what they showed me. Like, kind of like if you were an alcoholic or something, and you had that urge to go have that drink, um, and you call your sponsor, and they do something to distract you. It's kind of like that when you start to go back into that negative self-talk. Spirits trying to say, just take it easy. I got your back. It's gonna be all right. So I want to draw a couple more cards on. That's what I meant to do this before, but I signed on, so that's okay. Time. So let's take a peeky here. And I'm going to go straight down Zymeter. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling an energy. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with a sorceress in a way, who, or like another term they would use for them is like emotional vampires. I think a lot of you are dealing with a karmic who's literally just trying to take. See, if you look at this picture, let me try to make it not blurry for you. If you look at this picture and you look at her eyes, those don't look like nice, genuine eyes. Okay, and there's even lightning striking her. Okay, she may have wings on, but that sure as hell don't make her no angel. And she's pressing light against her heart and guarding her heart, which is interesting to me because in the Egyptian days, your heart was a sacred place. So whenever they did pictures or whatnot, they would always stand like this to block and protect their heart. And it's almost like she's blocking and protecting her heart, but whatever she has under her hands, some kind of power, and I'm going to go ahead and say it's safe to say that it's not material, it's energy. Probably coming from you. Okay? Because I'm going to pull out some more, but what she has next to her is helpless and hopeless. Okay? So she's helpless and hopeless. And she got the Sacral Chakra card, which usually has to do with sexual like sexual encounters. Sorry, my brain's so slow. Sexual encounters, or it could have to do with reproductive organs and stuff like that. But what I'm getting from this is she done gone and fucked somebody up. And so now she's throwing herself a little pity party. But she thinks she's got something so special right here that she's going to be just fine. But with this sacral chakra coming out, and we can see what more cards come out later, I have a feeling that all she's doing is using sex appeal or something like that to like refuel herself energy wise instead of in a healthy manner. So moving along. All right, I love these cards. So I think I'm gonna pull maybe 2 for each. Yeah, I don't like that energy at all. But I also have a feeling that a lot of you are dealing with karmics that either you have a child with, or your karmic has a child and you're trying to figure out how to make that situation as comfortable and positive and work as possible so everybody's happy. But understand that you can only do the best you can do, and kids eventually end up seeing what's right. Because, I know I didn't quite really go over your other cards. So, like, you got Embrace, which is the number 3. Oh, yeah, I already explained this one to you because it was at the bottom of the deck, right? So, you're embracing now this number 6. See, it's like a simply love. It's kind of like a father figure with the son, and then an actual sun in the background for happiness. And the sun is a masculine energy. So it's almost like the divine saying, embrace. It doesn't matter. Blood doesn't matter. It's the heart that matters. And if you notice in this picture, I just noticed this right in the center of the earth is a heart growing roots into a man, into a lotus flower. Okay? And then it looks like, yeah, I'm picking up some kind of I think I get it, y'all. This may not resonate for everybody, but this will resonate for some. I feel like there was this father figure here, right? And this karmic relationship. When she could no longer get what she wanted, she didn't care about being a mom. She just wanted what she wanted, which usually it's the other way around, but not for this dad. His son was his everything. And on her side, I feel like this is the same little boy, and he's feeling helpless and hopeless. But not for long, because he's got you, he's got the divine, he's got family, and you guys are moving on, okay? You're moving on, getting past all this shit. Oh, I don't like energies like that. I'm sorry. I try to stay neutral, but it's just I'm so empathic. It's like I can feel the pain. Sorry, hold on. Okay, so I do want to pull some of these. So, Spirit, what can you tell me about the karmics? Let's see, the karmics. View towards what she's leaving behind. What are her thoughts? Now, remember when I say him or her, the roles can reverse. So, yeah. So it could be a male too. But for the sake of just how the cards look, that's how I'm saying it. So, you know, because it could be a single mom and a dad walking away. It just depends. So, but what does this karmic energy think about the choice they made to just leave this child and their partner helpless and hopeless and having to move on from her? What does she feel about that? Does she feel anything towards that? I don't think they're saying use this deck with this one. We will, but I don't think for that question. So let's see. Let's do I gotta get my desk set back up. Okay. Let's see if this is better. I might do the Rider Waite for this. Give it a good shuffle. And I so meant to do this before I even started the video. But like I said, if I don't sit down and start it when I can start it, I can't seem to get on here. And I need to get on here more. Oh, and we are at 45 minutes. I don't mind. I just hope y'all don't mind. Spirit, can you please tell us about this energy, this karmic truth that's going on right now with the karmic's energy and the people that it's affecting? Most of all, what are their thoughts on their behavior, on what they're doing to their loved ones? What are the karmic's thoughts on their behavior and what they're doing to their loved ones? Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we got 6 of Wands. Okay. So, this karmic is not focusing anything on, what's the word I want to use? Anything on unconditional love, morals, values. It's strictly like the 6 of Wands is strictly like, look at me up here on my high horse. Look at me. I'm back in town. Where's the party at? You know, I got you all. Let's celebrate. Not even caring about the family. And right under that, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it, but we have the 3 of Swords. Okay? It's just total heartbreak, which goes right with the helpless and hopeless card for this young child. But home Alabama. Sorry. Let me pull one more since I was doing 3 over here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of getting this sense that this might not even be, now for some of you, might not even be the child's biological mother. This could have been a stepmother who, when you met her, she acted like she cared about your child. And that's why it's so easy for her to not show any emotions or feelings. Okie dokie. I guess we're taking these. There's 3. Okay. Actually, I think these are meant to come out over here. It's kind of why they flung that way, even though I was trying to get one more over there. But I honestly think that Spirit's like, I'm done over there for right now. Let's focus on this stuff. So, so this is good. So we have the Hanged Man in reverse, right? Usually when the hangman is upright, even though he looks upside down, it's like a spiritual pause, taking a break and time out to process things and think about everything. Well, you've already done and did that. Either you did that or you just simply made a choice, and you're one of those people who can stick with your choice. And so you have a lot of clarity and a lot of confidence in the choice you're about to make as far as moving on goes. So that's definitely something I see being positive for you. And then the other two cards, let's see. So we have the Queen of Cups, okay? Which I may clarify. Now, when it comes to the major arcana, it could be a person or it could be personality traits that you may be exhibiting, or significant others exhibiting. But the Queen of Cups is just beautiful, very intuitive, very nurturing, caring. Oh, and that came under simply love. Wow, it's so neat. That's what I love about cards, is no matter how many times you look at them, you always see something new. So let me get a clarification on this queen. So I'll just get a better idea of if it's an energy or if this is an actual person. And then as far as the embrace card, you got the Four of Cups card. So with the Four of Cups, I feel like this is a little bit more of a past energy. Remember what I was saying about energy being fluid? I feel like this was a past energy where maybe you were, I'm not saying anything serious or heavy or judging anything, but I'm sure this shattered your world, so, maybe you were feeling quite a bit rejected and were hitting the bottle or something, and then you just got hands in the sky that just keep feeding them to you. However, that's when Spirit came in and said, let me show you something that might get you somewhere a little bit better than where you are. So he brought you from this rejection feeling to this embracing everything the world had to offer. down to the earth's very heart and its roots growing into you. So I think that's beautiful, and that's what I'm getting from that. Now I do want to clarify this queen really quick for you. Spirit, could you please clarify this Queen of Cups for me? That is under the Simply Love card. What does this Queen of Cups have to do with? Why is this Queen of Cups here? For our karmic truth and or energies. Why is this Queen of Cups here? Do one more. I think I kind of getting a feeling where this is going for some of you. Alright, so Spirit, please clarify to me why this Queen of Cups is in this position. That's too many. Whoa. Okay. Why is this Queen of Cups in this position? Spirit, okay. 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 So when I first saw this card, I thought this too. I don't know why I always do this, because I'm like, oh, that is way too abstract to know that from just one card without clarifying. Okay, we are reading into your karmics energy. Okay, our karmics are basically people that come in and out of our lives to teach us a lesson, and we learn it and then they're gone. I have more videos on it, more information about twin flames, divine masculine, divine feminine, karmic relationships. But immediately when I saw her and how she came under what I perceived as a single parent, but the funny thing is that I'm getting this single parent energy, but it's the number 6. And the number 6 is about equality and balance. So, I mean, there's no King of Cups yet, but that really doesn't matter, because You got the Empress. Okay, this is... So, let me see if I can hold this. I do feel like whoever this is resonating with, or whoever this is for, male or female, whether you're a single mom with children or a single dad with children, this Queen of Cups is going to come in and unconditionally love you and your child. Okay? Like I said, I had a feeling for some of you that this child is probably not... I mean, for some it could be the Karmic's child, but I don't know. Definitely not this one's child. Now, however, we do have the Empress down here. Okay? Now, the Empress can hold a lot of energies, but one of her main energies, and in a lot of decks, she is pregnant. She is carrying a fetus because she is the bringer to life of life. She manifests life. She brings life to things. She creates things. And then this card came after it. Now, it is the Fool card, but I thought it was interesting that it has a baby in an egg that's protecting it from all the, what are those? Crocodiles and tigers and all that stuff. Now, it is the Fool card, but the Fool card's all about new beginnings. So this whole scenario right here is a huge new beginning. So that's what I'm picking up with that. And the Queen of Cups is a great mother figure. To each their own, but I wouldn't rush introducing, children to people you're dating if you're not 100% sure, but I don't foresee any problems with that. This is all coming from the divine. Hence why you are now seeing clearly and you're moving on with you and your new family. I mean, I'm telling you, people are going through some big changes. Let's just see what pops up over here for this Karmic. Spirit, tell me what this, how do I want to word it? I'm trying to pick up on y'all and what you'd want me to say. Spirit, tell me, how is this Karmic going to feel once they see how bad they messed up and that they're happy with somebody new? There's a new wife coming into the picture. Okay, that was a lot. Let me see if I'm taking it. Spirit. I guess I am. So let's look at your little pitiful karmic here. Oh, yeah. Oh, ugly energy. Okay. Okay. All right. So, basically, a little fancy dancy, greedy, she's got to be center of attention, show the party, still everybody's energy, karmic person is clarified by the magician, who can be one of two things, okay? The magician either has all the elements that he or she needs to manifest what they need, or they are known for being a trickster. I'm hearing the word manipulator when it comes to this. And you'll see on here how it's got Botox and CNN and Fox. I mean, if that doesn't fit this woman, I don't know what does. She is totally got, and this is, Gemini energy. This is, let me see. Yeah, I just, bleh. I don't understand people. I try to, but I just don't understand people that are just completely about the 3D, especially over family. But see what happens, this is the funny thing, is this karmic person can go out in the world and take all that energy and guard their heart and keep it in there, and then parade back in town like, ooh, look at me, look what I got. But guess what energy? They get to go home to. The hermit. Okay? They get to go home secluded, lost. They lost themselves. Some decks will have a hermit with a light, and he follows his light. This one doesn't have a light. I guess he's following his cane. So it's just interesting. And then if you notice, with this Daughter of Air and Happiness card that came out together, okay, if you look at the Daughter of Air, she can't fully pull that knife out. there's a struggle there. Definitely a power struggle. So, in order for her to get her happiness, she's gonna have to figure out whatever. See, swords stand for, in a nutshell, kind of like our mental conflicts. She's gonna have to resolve whatever mental conflict she's going through before she will ever have a chance at this happiness. So, and that's a shame, but that's what she chose. So, what can you do, right? People make their own choices. Alrighty, so let's see. Okay, yeah, I do want to pull some of these. Yeah, I am so happy. I knew, we have this new group of twin flames coming. So Spirit's trying to get the ones that are lagging to kind of get some fire under their ass and get moving so the lesson can be taught all over again. I don't know, and that's exciting to me. Because hopefully at that point, I'll be even further along on my journey and can do even more of this work because I enjoy doing it so much. Spirit, what's some messages you can give me regarding this karmic truth spread? What's some messages you can give me regarding this karmic truth spread? And make it clear. Thank you. Okay. I am so happy. I love when I see that the people doing right get what they do, what they deserve. Karma plays out. Okay. So, oh my goodness. And bottom of the deck is the Hawk Prince. I love this one because it's number 11. That is a very significant divine number. And it's spirit communication and paying attention. So basically, that's spirit telling you, like, hey, hello there. Do you hear us? Do you see us? Are you paying attention to the signs we're giving you? Because we have your back. We know every single tear that's fallen from your face, every single drops of blood that have fallen from your body, sweat that's drenched down you. We know the burdens you've had to carry, and we promise that all that is lost in darkness will be restored in faith. Okay. So that's awesome. But let's go over yours. I don't even know which one to do first. It's like when they say, do you want the good news first or the bad news first? But there's nobody in the chat room, so I guess I just have to decide. But I don't blame y'all. I haven't been on for a long time. I feel bad. I'm going to try to get more content out, so people will know I'll start being up here again. But anyways, well, let's start with you, because I just love this energy for you and this child and this new life that is potentially coming. I mean, I can already tell right here, you have been through it and you stuck through it. And isn't it amazing? I saw this quote that said, it's funny how someone you never knew you can become so close with within a year, right? But then someone you've known for so long, you can completely forget or even barely be able to recognize them within a year. That's how much people change. But anyways, so we have the High Lady of Love and Compassion. So this is reverence, kindness, and consideration. Okay? And so basically, and this is the number one, basically, this is the divine assuring you again, and feel free to ask them. You know, people think that, you know, the divine or angels or whatever are just supposed to do it. No, we have to ask them. Can you please help me? Can you show me a sign? You know, like I started off with asking for songs and then numbers, and then, you know, it's kind of the same things that goes with your kids, you know. They may want something, but they still have to ask you, you know. So I feel like the divine's telling you, you know, just keep your kindness, your love, your compassion. Don't let it be tainted by this karmic energy and truth, right? Now, under this self-love and the Queen of Wands and the Empress and the baby. Oh dear. We have the we have the Word Lord. Okay, and this is about communication, praise, and dishonesty. Now it's 43, which breaks down to a 7. What I'm getting from this is I think that one of y'all's parents that can relate to the new life that's about to come about. You're nervous, you're scared, so you kind of keep it on the down low at first. But then you realize when you finally come out with it and you communicate it, that he actually praises you and tells you, you never had to be dishonest about that. We're more than happy to have this new blessing in our life. So definitely don't worry about that. And then under your moving on, and you coming out of the hanged man position, we have the eyes of beauty, positive expectations, and clarity. Oh, wow, that's 2 7s. Is that the only? 7s are very powerful divine number. And it's interesting that this came under your, like this. You had your moving on, right? You had your hangman upright with clarity. And then you had this card. So it's like, have positive expectations for when you move on, and make sure you hang on to that clarity. I'm kind of getting a feeling that there might be some sort of event or trip or move, something of the sorts, where you stay positive and things happen a lot faster than you ever thought they could after what Miss Thing over here holds. So, let's see. I want to do a couple of these. I love these. Let's do some wisdom of the oracle. In these karmics, I just, they'll never say it, but when you're living your truth the way that you are, they don't know any other way to show it but be envious, but be jealous. Be, center of attention. And I mean, sometimes those are just characteristics, though. I don't know the background because I don't know everybody's story. Everybody's story is obviously going to be a little bit different, being that this is a general read. But I wanted to get into emphasizing that there's no more veil, there's no more rehearsal, there's not even any more stage time. We are in full-blown spiritual battle. Point blank, period. I don't care how you cut the cake. And that's why so many people are suffering right now. Whether it's through hospitals, incarceration, death, just a lot going wrong. A lot of traumatic things going wrong. Spirit, what words do you have to share? What words do you have to share as far as this karmic truth goes? And one more for, I think I want this from this. Okay. Let me pull some for over here. And Spirit, what cards would you like to show for this karmic energy? And another important thing too that I want to mention is I know how bad karmics can hurt us. But at the same time, if you think about it, whether you ever say it to them or not isn't necessarily the point. But the point is to at least know it in your heart and at least send that intention their way, even if it's something you just write down or say in your head telepathically, and just thank them. Thank you for teaching me how to find my own self-worth. Thank you for doing for me what I couldn't do for myself. For those of you who couldn't walk away, and they did. Thank you for showing me that I'm worth it for someone else. Okay? Because you don't want to fight negativity with fight negativity. You're already doing so good over here, which I'm not really worried about that with you. I just wanted to mention that because I know it's important. Okay, Spirit, so 2 more for this karmic energy. And 1 more. Yeah. You can definitely tell that I've definitely got a divine person on board and a karmic. So, let me just scoot these over though, up and over, so I got some room. Up Never. I love it though. I don't feel so bad because there's another lady I watch, and her videos are always long like mine too. But I look at it and I'm like, but Spirit's giving me the information. I don't want to half-ass it. You know, I want to give them all the information that I'm being given. So, alright, and so this one I might need the book really quick. Normally I don't, but this is a newer deck for me. So, so let me go to 25. And sometimes I'll just glimpse through and read the important parts. 23, 24, 25. Okay. Okay, so, and I like to hold it up so people can look at it while I'm reading it, because they're really beautiful. Oh wow, I didn't even notice. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice there was a face in there, y'all. So it's round and round. Okay, and it says, the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backwards, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumference. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints. You can access the wisdom and lessons learned. Okay. So, yeah, basically, with that one, there's still some cycles, and life is all about change and cycles that you are still going to be challenging to break, but nonetheless, you're going to break them. Like it's, like it says, revisiting a pattern or a routine can help you with that. But definitely remember, so you're not doing that negative self-talk, that even though you may feel that you've gone backwards, the truth is that you're just standing at a higher level. So, looking down into your circumferences, you will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. With a bird's eye view, hey, it doesn't get better than that, right? Okay, so, but let's see how it goes together. There's another 3 for you. So 3. I liked this picture. I don't know if I've read it yet or not. Oh, come on. Alright. Oh, that one's on. Okay, so just look at this picture. So this is, again, the number 3. And it says between worlds. So this is mind, body, spirit. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Morning, waxing, full moon, etc. And it says, between the world is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons. Oh, hallelujah, doesn't that sound good? You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is the state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing that there is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. Oops, I got that stuck on there. So yeah, that was a good one. It's got a bunch more, but I'd be on here all day, so try to get the important stuff, which I like when they put a bunch of stuff in the book, but okay. And now, see, that's interesting. That whole between worlds came underneath the Empress, the Queen of Cups, the what do they call that? The Simply Love. So honestly, I think what's happening, and even if you look in this picture, is you're literally taking the plunge from a dull, cold hearted, black and white life, and you're just walking your way into the beautiful, colorful life you deserve for you or you and your child, if that be the case. And last one is 49 Observer. There we go. See, I barely just got this oracle, but I've loved it. I haven't even done. Try to highlight it when I do. Okay. So, let's see. And then I'll give you my perspective or what Spirit seems to tell me with all three of these. So this one says Observer. And it's got a fox with a little telescope. Looking at the moon. That's cute. Okay, so Observer. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective. Sorry, got it all over. And understand your circumstance from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is the perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, considering what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. Wow, that's actually interesting, being that came under moving on. And I was getting this sense of you actually moving to a new area. So for them to say, for it to say, it's a perfect moment to do some exploring. Obviously, that's a new place. I feel like, and I've been getting this with a lot of people, just wanting a brand new, fresh start somewhere else. I mean, so many people just want to go into the woods or something just because the overpopulation. It's just. So, anyways, now looking at this karmic energy, which honestly, I love the energy from your divine point of view. And I really think that that's all you need to focus on. But some people still like to know. And I really don't need the book for these ones because I pretty much know these cards and what Spirit's trying to say. So, basically, when we look at the first row and we had the helpless and hopeless, and I figured it was the same child. Now, sure, I don't know. I'd say more of you probably do share this child together, but there might be a small percentage of you that don't. Just because it's hard for me to see a mother just bulk like that on her child. But I've seen it happen before, and the roles can reverse. So, and so then when you look at the next one, where she's got the magician with the Botox and the CNN and the Facebook and the for sale and the stock market, like it's all just stuff that's of this world that means nothing. And then the hungry ghost, like the obsession, scarcity consciousness, this attachment. This karmic is definitely going to be going through some changes. I know that for a fact. And then for this card, the karmic got a leg up. Okay. And I don't necessarily see it as a cute little mama polar bear letting her baby crawl up on her back. I'm thinking it more with the energy I'm picking up from this karmic. It's that they're gonna need to either do some serious research or get some serious connections, legal people, because they're literally gonna need a leg up. And that's what makes me sick, is there's people that will fight just to fight to say they won, not to fight because it's what's in the best interest of everyone. That just bothers me so bad. And then the next one for the karmic energy was, let me just actually check this one. Don't want to tell it to y'all wrong. So yeah, we have the first card, and that's Yang, like the yin and the yang. But you see how I don't know, to me it looks like those hands are just reaching out like more. What more energy can you give me? What more things can you give me? You know, but basically, it's the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen and taking action. So, and I mean, I see that this karmic energy does, because they rebuild something and then they come back in, you know, right. Well, this is a horse now. Nowadays it'd be riding back in their Lamborghini like, ooh, look at me, and everyone's like, ooh, but then they go home at night in their little hermit mode, you know. So yeah, they're definitely up to something there. Now, the last one, 33. Wouldn't you know? Chaos and conflict. Okay? You can bet your pretty little hiney that karma and the divine is not going to allow this messy ugliness from this karmic's energy to ruin all this work that you've cried out to the divine for to help you build. That through blood, sweat, tears, you've helped build. You just gotta hang on and trust. And I know it's hard. I tell people, don't even think day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, do second by second sometimes, you know. Let me just look at this 33 really quick, see if there's anything super important, and then we will wrap it up. Let's see. 33. So, alright, so I'm going to hold this up. Let's see. Chaos and conflict. Disarray. Being at cross purposes with another. I wonder who that other is, divine. The tension of opposites. The value of chaos before order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the chaos that serves you well. As you become unmourned by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind parts of yourself you no longer need and dispense seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is only internal, projected outwards and causing disarray. You may find yourself at a cross purpose with someone else. Facing a storm you feel you cannot control, yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this and just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray, don't be too eager to fight. This may be time to understand rather than be understood. Yeah. And that's definitely in a nutshell what I feel is that the karmic needs to know what it's like to understand versus be understood, you know? So, I have a feeling this was a long time coming. I don't think it was something out of the blue for most of you. So I don't even sense, I mean, yeah, there'll be a little bit of a heartbreak, especially, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to think which one I want to wrap it up with. Maybe this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay, so I am going to wrap it up with this one. I hope that helped somebody out there. If it did, awesome. Hopefully you can subscribe. Like I said, I've been away for a minute, so this kind of took me a second to get back in the swing of things. I'm going to try to come back and get some more videos out on some different stuff. But I just was strongly feeling this whole energy change, and I had to get something out there, hoping it would help somebody, because there's a lot of great people on here. But not everybody connects with everybody, and that's okay too. But if I did, and you want to take advantage of the free reading until Halloween, just comment below your email, and we will set that up. Alrighty. Well, I'm still doing these. So this will just be a little bit of kind of like affirmations, advice, last minute words Spirit would like to say to you. Spirit, what are some last words of advice, encouragement, or whatever that you would like to say to the person who is watching this video 2 hours into it, plus their heart? I'm going to figure out a way to be quicker. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, what are some messages you have for them as we wrap this up? Alright, let me do it one more time, and then do it from the top. Okay. I love these cards because I love the moon. Oh, this is beautiful. And bottom of the deck, we have a full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. That is awesome. Okay. So, and then we have, oops, yeah, I'll just do this in a minute. So, and then we have, I love the matte ones. Surrender to the divine. Okay? The divine does not have to be any type of religion. It's an intimate relationship with you and whatever you consider your higher power to be. It brings love and peace to your heart. You are very close to achieving your goal, divine. Very close. Now, I think this is going to come into play with this Queen of Cups. Be bold. Make the first move. Can you see that? Be bold. Make the first move. Yep. A new start is coming, just like a new moon. A new start is coming. And last but not least, new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. That wasn't too bad of a read, y'all. I really enjoyed it. I told you I missed you guys. And I'm definitely going to work hard on getting on here more. I just have severe traumatic financial deaths, everything going on right now. You know, and I'm not saying that for pity. I'm just saying that for just to let you know how much you guys mean to me. And for those of you that do watch and listen and thank me and tell me how I did make a difference with what I shared with you. Because you guys don't know how much of a difference you make to me. I love doing this with all my heart. And I feel so bad for all the times that I thought this was a curse, you know? So that's what I have for you now. I'm going to try to do some smaller, simpler ones later today before next week gets really crazy. But like I said, take advantage of those free readings so you can see how well you connect. When I get back, I'll try to put an advertisement or something up. But I now have to go rush and get to a doctor's appointment and take care of some stuff. And then I will be back. All right, y'all. Have a blessed day. And remember, what you think about, you bring about. Okay? Positive thoughts. Namaste.